Guys, so today I'm going to show you how to make a crustless quiche. It's a pretty easy recipe, kind of a simple thing to do for breakfast, lunch, dinner, whatever you want it for. I've already got my oven preheated to 350, and then I have a couple of tablespoons of coconut oil that I've already been warming up in my pan. I have chopped up about a half a bunch of red chard, an orange bell pepper, a small red onion, and now I have this yellow squash that I'm going to slice up real quick. Just kind of, quick slice. Doesn't need to be uniform or pretty. And getting that all sliced up, and I'm going to throw that into my preheated pan to saute for a few minutes. And I have the coconut oil at medium heat. Just give that a quick stir. Let those soften up a bit. You don't want them to soften up too much because they are going to be cooking in the oven later, but just get those going. And the next thing, I'm going to get my eggs going. So I'm using 6 large eggs. A lot of people will split like 3 whole eggs and 3 egg whites, but I like to use whole eggs because I don't want to miss any of the yummy nutrients that you find in the yolk. I have a trash down here. I'm not just throwing the eggshells on the floor. So get those whisked up. Over to my veggies, give them another quick little stir. Now, I'm going to be adding 3/4 of a cup of heavy cream. You can use regular milk, or you can use like unsweetened almond milk, or rice milk, hemp milk, whatever you do. Just make sure it's unsweetened because you don't want a sweet quiche. Quiche is meant to be a savory dish. And when I do use dairy, I use full fat. So if I'm using, it's heavy cream, whole milk, that sort of thing. I don't want any more processing done to my food than needs to be. So I'm going to whisk that in as well. And then for my seasonings today, I'm keeping it pretty simple. It's just going to be some pepper, some Himalayan salt, and then some smoked paprika. It's early, I haven't had my coffee yet, so. You can also add meat to this if you wanted to do like some cut up ham, some cooked bacon, or breakfast sausage. I'm just going veggie today, so I don't have any meat. If you are using meat, just make sure it's pre-cooked before you add it to the quiche. So I have my eggs ready. The next thing I'm going to do is shred up some cheese for it. Today I'm using Monterey Jack. And get that shredded really quick. So I guesstimate that's probably about 3/4 of a cup. And that's another one of those items that you can kind of do on your own if you want it to be cheddar cheese or some kind of pepper jack, something like that. Whatever flavor you're going for. And then lastly, I have my 9-inch pie dish and some butter. I'm going to use some butter to grease the pan. And if you have some kind of spray, you can use that, or use like coconut oil or olive oil, whatever you prefer. You can also do these quiches as like a mini quiche and use a baking pan for cupcakes. But with that, they're just going to cook a little quicker, so be mindful of that. So I have my pie dish all greased. I have my veggies just about done here. So what I'm just going for is just to kind of give them that quick bright color. Again, not too cooked, but just starting to get them softened because they are going to cook some in the oven. So I'm going to put those in the bottom of my dish here. Kind of try to get things evenly distributed. I'm going to pour my egg mixture on top. You can try to kind of pour it in slowly so it infiltrates through all the veggies and doesn't just sit on top. And then you can kind of jiggle it around. Get that all in there. And then I'm going to throw my cheese here on top. And then I'm going to throw it in the oven. So I'm doing, it's at 350. I'm going to set the timer for about 45 minutes. But I'll check it before that because sometimes it cooks quicker, just kind of depends. And once it comes out, I'll show you the finished product. So I just checked my quiche, and I'm actually going to be pulling it about 10 minutes early because it cooked fast, and that's why I said make sure you watch it. I mean, 45 minutes is normally when I do it, but for some reason, maybe just because the veggies were still pretty warm, this one cooked a little bit faster. So the way I can tell that it's done is when I pull it out, kind of jiggle it around, and if it's set in the middle and not jiggling, that means it's done. So you can see here, it's pretty beautiful looking, nice and golden on the top, smells delicious. So I'm going to set this on a wire rack for about 10 minutes and let it cool down a little bit and then slice into it and eat up. So I'm going to be posting some more recipes on my page soon, so make sure you subscribe to my channel. You can also find me on Facebook at Jessica Gonyea Fitness. Or Instagram Jessica Gonyea Fitness as well. Alright, have a good day. Thanks.